How's it going, guys? My name is Alex.
Good evening, good afternoon.
And let's talk about the cards that you can sign at the start of eFootball, pretty much for free. I'll also be covering this Ronaldinho pack, which is insane if you have saved some of your coins from the previous season maybe, or if you decide to buy a coin deal. These cards are great, and besides this is the first rendition of cards, premium cards with double booster, in addition to the ones that are available in a separate pack, which I'm gonna be making a short video very soon. So these are Leo Messi and Neymar ambassador packs. I'll be breaking down the builds for the players inside these packs, and in a separate video which is coming like next day after this one is dropped. This is more about like the free players that you're claiming, and also especially like in the daily penalty challenge, you get in some players. I'll be talking about daily penalty challenge as well. There's some fantastic picks in this one. You can get Ribéry, for instance, in the first week. I think I'm gonna be talking about daily penalty challenge in a separate game too, but because it's just like Konami is just like raining players now at you, and there's a lot of packs. Like for instance, this pack that I already signed one player, this nominating contract pack, and it is signed by using the special item. You can't sign it by coins, you can't buy it outright, you need to have these items. And you get them for free by completing Match Pass missions, just like playing games. You get these from Match Pass and from Konami's like giveaways, whatever, login campaigns. And for instance, this is where I signed Ter Stegen. And I think it's a very nice idea. The goalkeeper with a double touch, predisposition, special double touch. You don't need to worry, like I didn't them skills. Very rare, unique card, and pretty much every card in this pack has double touch. Some cards have special double touch, or close to getting that, and special double touch is a double touch, soul control, and flip-flop. So 3 skills created smooth motion of goalkeeper performing or a player performing a step on the ball, rolling it, and completing it in a lane change or double touch or heel-to-heel or croqueta skill move. And this is where I would recommend you signing like Ter Stegen. If you need a defender, this Vitinha as a orchestrator is great. Isco slightly slow, Semedo is fantastic as a right wing back, and Madueke is nice as well. So depending on what exactly your team is needs, you can obviously go for one of these cards. And also in this exact kind of like a pack or selection of players, you're getting 2 other players in the Match Pass. These are not free. You need to pay for the Match Pass, 500 or 1,000 coins. Sometimes you get a discount and it costs twice as low, like 250 and 500 coins. But I wouldn't recommend you buying Match Pass this season. There is nothing special. You get in, of course, more trainers and nominating contracts, but this Paqueta is great, and Common is great, but you get so many free players without even these, so I wouldn't recommend you getting a special Match Pass this time around. This is where I have a build for Isco. Crazy card. I tried to improve his lower body strengths, and 1 point was left. I decided to give him a little bit of physical contact. You can try to distribute points elsewhere, like downgrade a little bit of dribbling maybe, right, and use these points to improve low body strength to 76. This can be also a very solid build for Isco. Great balance, great passing, elevator finishing, nice curl, very nice build. This is John Stones, where you, in addition to having fantastic defensive stats, great jump, and I see we improved that by 1 goalkeeping stat, so that's like a interesting idea for you if you want to get to like a round number like 90. And at the same time, if you have like a manager with 1 added point, boosting acceleration, now he gets 70 acceleration, 78 speed, which is very respectable for a defender. And besides, in addition to that, he has ball control, tight possession, dribbling in very nice numbers. So this is where you can equally play him as a right back, and if he needs proficiency for that, or if you want to play him as a left back as well, and if you want more defensive like solidity, you can set defensive on him, or I think you can do that on defender. But yeah, anyway, this is a great center back, and you can equally play him as a right back for more protection, but at the same time, he can do double touch now. That's nice. This Kingsley Coman, nice winger. This is the build, not necessarily something exceptional here, because he doesn't have insane finishing. Other than that, he's fantastic for dribbling, for skills, showboating. All the skill modes are here. Super sub as well, like introduce him in the second half for a mythical boost. And this is Ter Stegen build. I gave him actually very solid for a goalkeeper. This is the boost from the manager. All the stats are in 90. plus, except for catching, which is not that important. And he has ball control of 90. For a goalkeeper, that's rare. And this is Nelson Semedo, a build for an attacking play. And this is a crazy card. Good at passing, good at dribbling, carrying the ball with these numbers, and good at speed. Lucas Paqueta from the match pass, exceptional dribbling abilities, actually a very interesting card. And Noni Madueke, which you get by signing him with 5-star contract, I think. And this is good, but tight possession is a little bit lacking, and he's nowhere good at finishing or passing. With this build, I mean, you can downgrade all finishing and try to give him passing, but it's still mid. So at least give him something that is considered to be a threat, where you at least can cut inside and try to curl. He's left-footed like Messi. Not necessarily the Messi-esque card, but very close. Vitinha, this card looked very nice on paper. And just like he's short and orchestrators are playing in the middle, and this is where a lot of aerials are need to be won, and that's why I like to have tall players. I have Onana, I have Rodri, and yeah, even Rice is considered to be a little bit lacking in terms of height. But this is where I would say Orchestrator is more like creating chances for you. You can play him a little bit higher. And very nice card. Now let's talk about other cards that you're getting for free by just completing missions. And this is like a part of the startup campaign. You need to complete these missions, log in every day. You're getting one try. And I'm not sure if you can pack every card. But if you're a fan of Barca or Bayern, you're getting these players for free. And most of them at least. And you're getting a Lova, who is getting, I think, a special booster. So there are two players that are getting a booster, Lova and Sane. And I think Lova, this is the best build in my opinion for Lova. And that booster is just like a selection of 4 stats, depending on what booster he's getting. It's a selection of 4 stats that is improved by 1 point. You can't even, there are external sites I'm using, the Football Hub right now. Maybe there are some better sites, let me know in the comments. But this one doesn't allow you to like experiment with a booster that adds 1 point. But that's what you can actually do by applying a booster token. That's an addition of eFootball this season. And I would improve his speed to 80, right? Any booster that improves like his physicality, speed, like a set of skills. And that's where this would be a quite usable card. He's good at heading, good at finishing, position is great, awareness is great. Not necessarily my type of striker, but still can do the trick. Jules Kounde, actually, this is the card that I would recommend you to get your hands on. And instantly he enters any team. He is better than his previous card, like there was a French version of Kounde. I'm not sure why it is not showing here, but that was given for free just like a few months ago. And both of them can play for Barcelona, so you can use them in events. But this is crazy, man. With this build, you're getting all defensive stats in plus 90, and that's speed and acceleration in solid stats. Great jump and a little bit weak physical contact, but you can't really like, you can try to improve that and downgrade a little bit of speed, like to 88. You can have an argument of having these stats, but yeah, I don't know. For a defensive fullback, I don't know how much physical contact you need, given that you're going to be facing Neymar and Messi and maybe, I don't know, players with low physical contact. But given that the gameplay has changed, maybe you want a little bit more physical contact. So that could be an alternative build for more physical contact. And equally, I think with these stats, you can even play him as a center back. He will be performing very well. He's short, look, but he will be winning the header just because of this crazy jump. Ferran Torres, okay card, not necessarily my cup of tea, just because they are better wingers with just the same stats. Like I got Mitoma already, like I got Neymar from the previous penalty challenge. I don't really need another card like that. Ansu Fati, same thing for this, but I'm giving you the build, so if you're new to the game, you can try and build these cards. Like if I'm getting an offensive fullback, I'm not necessarily paying too much attention to the cards defending. I try to build them very attacking minded, but at the same time, this is where I got heaps of points, so I decided, how about I give him defending, right? So this is a very balanced card of Valde. You can even, if you like playing like fullbacks without like even attempting to defend, you can downgrade all of these points and distribute them, improving dribbling maybe, right? So that there is better control of the ball, and make him a crazy card like this, like a winger type of a card that still has a little bit of defending. But I wouldn't be really doing that, so I like it as we started with this build, where we had 8 points to defend in, and dribbling was like this. And then there's Hurricane. I think this is the build is the best. Again, I don't like slow strikers. They're not really working for me. Maybe it will work for you. Because it's just like a lot of crossplay coming like that. That's his forte then. And yeah, all long shots. These are blocked. Not really what I rely on. Sana gets a booster as well. So if you build him like that, then you apply a booster that improves his tight position to 89. Or maybe a booster that improves his balance. That would be nice. All of these stats can be improved and you can get the benefit of getting them to like 1 point higher. Very nice, solid card. Just like, in my opinion, like luck and balance, right? If balance was 90, that would be extremely good card. As is, it is very nice and usable card. Don't discard him. Ravel Guerrero, again, fullback finisher. This is where we don't give any finishing stats to him because it's already by default very, very solid. The only downside, he's slow, and I try to improve, as you can see, certain points of low body strength. It's very difficult to work from here. And Leon Goretzka, actually very solid card as usual. He's tall, gonna be winning headers for you, and you can pass the ball short distance. 86 passes, more than enough. And then he has a little bit of speed in him, so he can run and cover the pitch as any box-to-box player has to. And Deot Upamecano, despite not getting any playtime, gets a very solid card. This is where we're getting 99 in 3 out of 4 defensive stats. Great jump, physical contact. It's just like a little bit slow on the slower end. So if you maybe, yeah, if you don't really rate the fact that he gets low acceleration, you can downgrade this to like something like 88 defense awareness and improve his dexterity, for instance, to 70. I wouldn't be doing that, but besides you getting like 1 point from the manager, and sometimes it's acceleration with Xabi or with La Fuente. So these are the builds for these cards, and also in addition to the cards that you're getting for free, you also are getting Trent by completing a mission over here, skill up mission. Make sure you complete them. I made a video. If you want to complete with me, you can do that. This is the Trent card you're getting. And I was actually contemplating whether I need to discard my other Trent, because I have a Trent card from England's pack that looks like this. And in fact, they are very, very similar. So I'll show you the build. This is the Trent card where I think I would just concentrate on his strong side, that is like carrying the ball, crossing, and being able to, I don't know, take a shot with this kicking power as well, because this is where I don't think that he's extremely good at attack, because he's kind of slow. But for defending, I decided to downgrade all of the stats. You can of course have an argument of downgrading some of the pace stats and give him defending, and you can get actually in fact to something like 90, right, like this. And you can still have some pace stats to 88. Yeah, that can be another build, but his balance is low. So you have like attacking fullback with these defensive numbers. It's always nice, but he's lacking like speed. So I mean, yeah, some people like this Trent card. Besides, you can play with that Trent in the midfield. So you can try to build him there. This is Leo Messi, free card that you get in just by logging in. It will be in your contract tab. And actually, I realized that Messi is very fun to use. I already made a video about him, like using him in my main starting 11. I played him as a center forward. I like to play 2 striker formations. They are working for me very nicely now. Yeah, you can equally play him as a winger, but he's lacking pace for that, I think. So as a center forward, you need pace, but I think you're not relying on it that much. And you'll find this pack over here when you log in for the first time. And this would be the build for Messi. And besides, this is double booster Messi. So you're getting 2 boosters, and the second one you can use by applying, like, I got Fantasista booster on my console, and I got something that is something that improves my dexterity and ball carrying, I think, on my athleticism over here. So this is where I would be boosting his acceleration with the manager boost, right? 90 acceleration is gonna be with my De La Fuente or Xabi Alonso manager. And another stat that can be boosted is, I think, either finishing or speed. By 1 point, not too much, but it's honest work. This card is very nice, actually. I don't know what else do you need from a free card. If you want 92 speed, you'll need to buy a premium card for only 1800 coins, which you still can save and get that deal. And I think that Leo Messi, I will be buying him. Despite having this, and this works for me, I just want to have like a premium card. I want to destroy everyone. And then there's a few coin deals. This is for the first time. Can I introduce this? So if you go to the coin deals, you will see that you can buy for 50 coins, a special for $1 you get 50 coins, and you get in a Guardiola in return. And for $3, you're getting Villa, getting Perisic, Ruben Dias, and Oli Watkins, and 100 coins on top. So these are incredible deals. For the value, like before, for instance, when this promos will end, you'll be getting 130 coins, 300 coins for the same money, and you get in. I mean, if you take about like money spent per like value, this is insane. And let's take about like if you are starting an account, not necessarily you need these cards, but in case you wonder what you can do with them, this is my build on Guardiola, and this is okay, not exceptional, is kind of slow, but it's a double booster card, so if you can improve his speed with that 1 point with additional booster, that would be nice. And overall, it's a very usable card. I was really excited, pumped for him, but given that I packed Rodri, and Rodri is a much superior card, and this like an orchestrator, I don't need much orchestrators. I have Modric already, who is exceptional. So it's just like, I don't know, Modric, and I have a Wilshere from the previous seasons. I'll skip it probably, but design is cold, so I like it. This is David Villa, a dummy runner, a unique playstyle. You don't get a lot of strikers with this playstyle, and this is what I was able to build with him. I think he's always obviously lacking pace, so any booster that improves either acceleration or speed would be nice. And other than that, also dribbling very low. And yeah, it's just like one of those cards that you don't understand what is this trend. So this card, obviously, getting 90 finishing is not really like, I mean, amusing for me. I'm not really overly impressed with this. So this card for me is a little bit of an L, but you get in some of other cards as a starter pack. And you get in this Ruben Dias, which instantly enters your starting 11, I think. This is a crazy card. Always, I remember using him for a while, and he worked for me very well. Like I was really like relying on him. I think it's a destroyer playstyle, so you have another destroyer. I don't know, pairing 2 destroyers. It worked for me too. So depending, like I like destroyers with good pace. You know, that's why I think I have Rudiger in my a few teams. Yeah, it is like at least he's covering up for destroyers that live in position oftentimes, and sometimes leaving gaps behind them, and that's why I try to not use them often. This is Oli Watkins. I think a not really usable card, just this type of, I don't know. He's not extremely like tall to win headers, and he's slow, and his dribbling is low. I don't see anything good about it. Like nothing good, like nothing is appealing to me with this card. Perisic, at 35 years of age, he's just as fast as some of your, I don't know, even Guerrero. And he's actually faster than Guerrero, in fact. So this is a very nice card, like a box-to-box type of player. And look at the positions he can cover. You can give him booster to play as a center midfielder. He's a cross specialist, so that's where I think he is activated on the right midfielder and left midfielder positions. That playstyle is like boosting his ability to cross. And yeah, I'm not a fan of crossing, but it can work for you. And finally, the pack that you may want to spend your coins on. And I was overwhelmed with content. I couldn't really spend time like streaming, packing that. I am fine with my Ronaldinho though, but this is cracked. Like this is cracked. Momentum dribbling, added special ability means that he is a little bit more efficient when it comes down to like escaping tackles. Some nice featured cards. But look, this is a gamble. So if you are like saving coins, so like want to get a double booster that is overpowered, my recommendation, and that's what I've been doing for a while now. I claimed some coins already, and I am about to claim more. And I think I'm getting to 1800. And this is where my idea is to buy one of these, which I'm going to be making a dedicated video about. And I think I'm buying this Messi. After playing with this Messi in co-op, I was playing with Unesis Messi, one of our Discord mods. You can check him out. He's very good. Discord tournament winners as well. And yeah, he's just like an XL, man. I think that's just because he's an ambassador. They want to make sure that you feel like that he is performing well for you. And this is where getting this Messi is not a bad idea. Getting some teammates, which are not necessarily improving my team drastically, but they some of them can be very usable even for people who have been playing for years. This Neymar is also nice. It's just the only downside is low offensive awareness. But similarly, low offensive awareness is something that this Ronaldinho has. And I was kind of surprised and underwhelmed because this is the Ronaldinho then. And this is where I think he is exceptional, of course. With this build, you can use that if you like. I wanted to, you also have an opportunity to add additional booster on him, which I would be giving him speed booster to get to 89. And there's good balance, good ball control, everything in 99 with the boosters. Finishing is 90. You even can, there's a booster that improves all dribbling stats. You can get all of these dribbling stats to 90. But I wanted to make a balanced build, and I supposed to like auto-allocating, which, I mean, one more time, you can of course auto-allocate cards, but look what happens when you auto-allocate Messi. You give him by default one defending stat. So sometimes auto-allocating is also giving you like good experience with the game, but I like to like tinker with the cards, and I know what I'm gonna be doing with my cards. So there's so many ways to build the cards, but you see, you're watching this video because you want to get what other people maybe think about them, and this is where auto-allocating just will hurt you, bro. You don't need defending on Messi, so this is 1 point saved, and you can now tinker with these points and distribute them elsewhere. This is where I think this Ronaldinho is a crazy card as well, man. Good kicking power, insane curl, balance, double touch, and curl, bro. Like, this is gonna be one of those cards. I mean, there's a lot of skills that you can add on him in terms of like one-touch pass, through pass, weighted pass, so he passes better, and maybe some long-range drive, long-range shooting, maybe. But with this kicking power, you can actually have an argument with that. And there's also a heal trick. I think he should have that as someone who is known for, Rabona is not there as well. So you can obviously improve this card. And this Ronaldinho is, like I made a review on previous Ronaldinho from Milan that was released last year, has a special animation with fake shots. You can check that video out if you're interested. But this is where I would say, yeah, it's a crazy card, crazy good card. It's just like it's a gamble. You can get him on your first few tries, and then you can empty the pack in order to get him, and that's like $150. So your decision. This is where you get in this Ludovic Joly, actually similar to Messi. Sorry, not similar to Messi because he's right-footed. I would be actually applying some position boosters to play him as a left-wing forward because he's right-footed, right? He still has the outside curler. Oh no, he doesn't have outside curler. Well, give him outside curler. If this is the correct set of skills, give him outside curler, bro. This is the first, I think, card of Joly in this game. And it's a double booster. You also can improve this card by adding additional points. I would be giving something to finishing or curl, so to boost it a little bit more. And or passing as well, it would be nice too. Just because I gave 0 points to passing, I want to usually use my wingers or Roman flank players to create a threat and score a goal. This is Deco, and he is an orchestrator, and I noticed that I get good dribbling, and I get good passing, and I get decent speed and acceleration, and I had a lot of points left, and I decided to boost his aerial strengths, so that he is at least fighting for some physical battles, since the game became more physical. And this is where he's short, he's not gonna be winning these headers, and Orchestrator is like a playstyle where you play him in the middle, where there's a lot of lofted balls needed to be contested for, and he's defending and aerial strengths are boosted. These are the 3 points that you can distribute elsewhere if you just playing him in a second build. I just don't like it, that's why I gave him a little bit of defending and a little bit of aerial strengths to get physical contact to 70. And these are the builds for the cards, and I think a lot of usable cards. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want any other builds, let me know. I'll be making some videos soon.